Bitcoin 2030. It's 6 in the morning and my phone buzzes from a text message. Then another, and another. Finally, a loud siren wails as though there's some emergency, maybe a flash flood or tornado warning. No. Urgent voicemail is displayed in all caps. I check the text messages first, which for some reason proclaim they're from Binance, San Francisco headquarters.
Hey, Cass. Sorry to bother you on your day off, but we need you to come in. Cass, haven't heard from you yet. Need you here. ASAP. Emergency. We'll try calling. Cass, please call back when you get this.
What is going on? I switch over to voicemail.
Hey, Cass. It's Kevin at Binance, obviously. Anyway, we've been having quite the kerfuffle this morning. Price got thrashed. We need your help. Call me back when you get this so we have an ETA on when you'll be here.
Be it Binance? The cryptocurrency exchange? It doesn't make sense, but they did say my name. I drag myself out of bed. No coffee, no food, and I need both. Plus, I've got to check the property where I started construction. The foundation is supposed to begin tomorrow, and I need to sign off on some paperwork. But I can't find the goddamn car keys. Seems like someone spent the night, though, because the keys to a Tesla sit on the kitchen counter. Hello? Is someone here? There's no response. I wander through the house looking for whatever lunatic purchased a Tesla, but there's no one to be found. Is it okay if I take this car, or... Again, my question directed at no one in particular is met with silence. I grab the keys and head to the garage. Awaiting me is a massive lime green Tesla Cybertruck, a horrifying conglomeration of Tron meets moneyed fintech bro. I click the unlock button, but nothing happens. Try opening the door, but it won't budge. The truck speaks.
Good morning, Cass. The Tesla needs to be charged before entering the vehicle. Please insert the charging line.
I glance around for a charging station, quickly give up, and start walking downhill toward my property. It's a 20-minute walk to get the blood flowing, but it couldn't hurt anyway. My brain still hasn't acclimated to whatever timeline I've landed in. The property looks to be in nice shape, most of it leveled to accommodate the forthcoming structure already, and pits for the foundation fully dug out. Wallace, my contractor, has a hard hat on and is standing arms akimbo with a clipboard in his hand.
Expected you a half hour ago.
He shouts from a block away. Sorry, I had a weird morning. I jog over to him and he immediately thrusts the clipboard and a pen into my hands.
We're waiting on you so we can start today. You need to sign and initial all this bullshit, because right now, you're getting billed for nothing.
I start looking through the paperwork, trying my best to skim the 12 pages of fine print, and 8 pages in, I stumble in on important. We will be using somewhere between 10 million and 25 million Satoshis to create the foundation for the home. 12 million of these Satoshis will be deducted from your F-wallet, on file, at commencement of the construction. The rest will be either returned or deducted after construction is completed. Hey man, so this bit about Satoshis, that's like a brand of cement or a unit of concrete measurement or something? Wallace stares at me, a sense of anger encroaching on the edges of his face.
Don't be an idiot, Cass. Sign the doc already.
But, so yes?
Look, we agreed early on that you wanted to build the foundation out of the soundest, most hard good on Earth, and then we determined it'd be Satoshis. Now you're backtracking?
What are Satoshis?
If you didn't want to use Bitcoin, and you wanted to go with some cheap shit, like concrete or cement, why the fuck didn't you tell me?
Bitcoin? My phone rings, and when I look at it, it's flashing Binance SFHQ again. I sign and initial the documents, hand the clipboard back to Wallace, and start to walk away.
See? That wasn't so bad. And now you'll have the soundest foundation in the neighborhood. It'll completely seal away all your cloud storage containment area.
I turn around one last time, unsure what to say or how to feel. Great! I scroll through the apps on my phone and realize Uber and Lyft are gone. When I check the App Store, the only product that sounds similar is something called BitBur, Bitcoin Taxi Service. I download it, and to my surprise, I already have an account. I propose a route to Binance SFHQ, and it tells me it'll cost 25 Bitcoins. I click Submit because I couldn't care less. My driver, Peter M., is 3 minutes away, it says. 9 minutes later, Peter arrives in a black Tesla Cybertruck, Metallica decals and big italic silver letters on both sides. When I open the door, I'm expecting the worst, but there's no pounding metal or bad old rock. Instead, a warm silence.
Morning.
He says, turning around and shaking my hand. You've got a Tesla Cybertruck too, huh?
Good one.
Yeah. The car starts automatically and says in a pleasant English tone,
To Binance headquarters.
Peter turns around again.
So you're a Binance man, yeah?
Terrified, I point to the road. Sir, don't you think you should... I notice the wheel moving by itself, the truck automatically steering around corners. You should never mind.
So I'm more of a Bitfinex man, you know, ever since they bought out Birdman that. I don't get many of you Binance blokes in the truck these days. Mind if I interview you for a Bitcast?
I get it, like a podcast, but with Bitcoin?
Why would anyone do a podcast, yeah? Doesn't make sense, eh? Decentralized audio, deflationary, can't be hacked, right? Give away your voice without assigning a block and no one will take you serious, mate. Anyway, so you're down to do a Bitcast. I'm a journalist.
I don't really know what...
Thanks. Means the world to me.
Out of nowhere appears 2 massive mics, a mixer, soundboard, and a 2-inch squared laptop. By the time it's rigged up, we're heading down Geary, and it comes to my attention that every single car is a Tesla. What the fuck is going on?
What's it you're on about?
Peter gives me a thumbs up and points to the ceiling of the truck where a red light flashes on air. He passes another set of headphones to me and I try to settle in. Why are there Teslas everywhere?
Oh, you aren't joking. Were you?
No. What the hell, man?
Seems like our buddy Cass isn't familiar with the American car wars of 2025. You live in North Korea, is it?
I shake my head, speechless.
Back then, you know, there wasn't more than 3 or 4 car companies in America. But Elon, he famously paid billions to some Estonian hackers and shut down all the car manufacturing plants in America. Was a nasty time if you was there.
But that's illegal.
By the time the government found out, he was light years ahead of the competition. No one had a choice in the matter, but in my heart of hearts, I think we're all a little better for it.
I stare at the Teslas everywhere, sad and horrified.
Blockchain it, mate.
When I look up, Peter's hand is raised like he's expecting a high five. I slowly raise my arm, and he throws his full weight behind the slap, then shouts with satisfaction,
Blockchain, bruv!
My stomach rumbles, and I feel instantly nauseous.
So you're a Binance employee, that's right, Cass? Can you tell us what it's like?
No, not really.
Old NDA, huh? Gave us one here at Bitbird too.
No, I think there's a mistake. I'm a freelance writer, and I...
A freelance writer for Binance? What does it mean? You put bit tweets for the main account?
I take off my headphones in frustration. Did the world seriously just throw the word bit before a bunch of existing products and call it innovation? Peter raises his brow.
It's not fair, you know.
How's that not fair? It's objectively true, my dude. Peter shoots me another thumbs up as though it's going great. I shake my head.
Let's move along, since I don't think we agree. Have you met CZ? Any juicy details about the San Francisco headquarters?
No, this is my first time.
Mate, I can edit that out. Want to try again? Or is it you work remote?
Peter, you're not getting it, man. I don't work for Binance. They think I'm someone I'm not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He shuts the recording off, all of the equipment vanishing as quickly as it had appeared. The rest of the ride is in a hostile, all-consuming reticence. The front of Binance headquarters is located on a small island between San Francisco and Oakland, previously called Treasure Island, now apparently called B&B Citadel 12. It looks like a 13th century fortress, a Himeji castle in the middle of San Francisco Bay, but with a ton of fintech bros holding AK-47s. I approach the moat. Hi, I say to a guy in a stone guard station. I'm here for a meeting. Binance texted me. He steps outside, M16 in tow, bullets and grenades lining his heavy jacket, all of it weighing him down.
How can I help you?
He tries to make his voice grovelly, but it's still high-pitched and unthreatening. I don't know, dude. They keep texting me, so I'm here.
And you are?
Cat.
Don't care. Hands up. Move forward. Slowly. I'm checking your F-chip.
I approach the guard station, and when he's within arm's length, he takes out a bulky scanner. What's an F-chip?
Shut your mouth.
He pushes the scanner onto my upper arm. It burns and feels like someone is twisting my skin until it tears open.
All done.
He says, suddenly calm and welcoming.
Come on in, Cass.
My arm is undamaged. B&B Citadel 12 is sprawling, and I have to use a map to find the lobby, a mere 1,500 yards from the entrance. When I go inside, it's disinfected white with bright silver LED bulbs highlighting the gold trim on everything. A postmodern vibe. The receptionist, a beautiful woman in a gold-black uniform, greets me harshly.
Hello, Cass. Tommy Mustache has been expecting you. Please sit down.
I take a seat on an uncomfortable, rigid bench, concrete painted white and gold. There's a younger woman sitting next to me, taking a series of photos of herself and posting on Bitstagram. After posting, she looks at me with a wide smile.
What job are you applying for at Binance? Social media influencer?
No, I'm not applying.
You mean you're a Binance employee?
No.
Oh.
She's disappointed and inserts her Binance-branded ear sticks into her ears. Fly Me to the Moon, Vaporwave Ambient Remix plays loud enough so I can hear it. Tommy M. 45 minutes later, the receptionist says,
Mr. Mustache will see you now.
but won't look me in the eyes. I walk through the antiseptic hallway to a glass elevator that ushers me to the top of the Citadel. A massive 18th century door looms in front of me, a Binance logo splashed on front in gold leaf. I try to push it open, fail, then knock. The doors swing wide open automatically. Before me is a wide cherrywood desk painted black, of course. Cherrywood floors also painted black, of course, and an endless window with panoramic views of San Francisco Bay. Tommy Mustache is sitting on a literal black throne, but also literally has no facial hair. He stares at his computer, hurriedly clicking, never looking up. I stand there, idly, like an idiot. After a couple of minutes, the clicking slows down and then stops. Tommy is smiling and calls to me.
Guys, look at this meme.
I take a seat and he turns his computer around to show me an image he's photoshopped together. On the bottom is the word Binance with poop and smell lines around it. In the middle is the original image of someone with explosive diarrhea, and at the top, Tommy has cropped in the face of news media founder Mike Dudas in a word bubble that says, "My job is to poop all over Binance. Haha." He turns the computer back around and laughs at his meme.
So good. I'm going to post now. Hold on.
Several minutes later, Tommy finally finishes bit tweeting.
Guys, I called you here for a very important reason.
He says,
Did you check the price of Bitcoin today? Or Binance coin?
Can't say I have. No, man.
What do you mean? You don't check price? Just because it's your day off, you're thinking there's no need for price checking?
Listen, Mr. Mustache, I've had a busy, weird day. I'm working on a house, and these calls and texts, they're coming in, and I'm a writer.
Were a writer.
What do you...
You
what do
signed contract a year ago. Yeah, been great to you, so I don't know why you're acting like baby now.
A contract? Me? With Binance?
You play hardballs? I can play hardballs.
Tommy types furiously, and then turns the computer around again to show me a digital contract with NDA, signed by me, Cass Pianci. Speechless, again.
As you know, part of contract stipulates you must working for a month straight if needing help. After today's Binance coin crash, you will working next month at B&B Burning Rig 72.
Me and 300 other fintech bros, no surprise, all dudes, pile into a ship that's designed to run off of ASICs. The journey to the burning rig takes 12 days despite the rig only being 30 miles off the coast. After 10 days, the fog clears up enough so that I can see B&B Burning Rig 72 when I stand on the deck. It's located on two insignificant islands, once called the Feralians. Black smoke inches upwards from 4 chimney stacks that soar 200 feet into the blue sky. A grumpy guy with an unkempt beard stands next to me, staring at the islands with disgust. Even though his face screams, "Leave me the fuck alone," the cigarette in his hand tells me he isn't vaping like the rest of the incels on the ASIC ferry. Mind if I bum a smoke?
Last one I got, but you can add a rest.
He hands me the quarter of the hand-rolled cigarette left, and I puff on it, looking at the horizon and absorbing the stillness.
Fucking shithole.
The bearded bro says. What is, the boat?
You think this is bad? Wait till we get to the burning rig.
Yeah, Yeah, man, the fucking burning rig, dude. The burning rig. What's the deal with the burning rig?
You don't have a clue what a burning rig is, do you? Didn't think so. You can call me Nix. Welcome to cryptocurrency hell.